Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Vivek. In this tutorial, we will learn about operators in Python. In our previous tutorial, we have gone through strings in Python. You can go through those videos. The link is in the description box below. So let's begin. So what is operator? Operators are a special symbol in Python which works on operands and produces some result. Let's understand this with some example. If you define a variable a equals to 10 and b equals to 5, let's add these two variable a and b, and if we execute the command, the result is 15. Here plus is working as operator and adds the two operands a and b to produces the result 15, and this is an example of arithmetic operator. There are various type of operators in Python. For example, arithmetic operator, assignment operator, comparison operator, logical operator, bitwise operator, identity operator, and membership operator. We will go through each of the operators with some example. So first we will understand how arithmetic operator works in Python. What is an arithmetic operator? An arithmetic operator are used to perform arithmetic operations on two operands. For example, here we have added two variables a and b, which is an example of arithmetic addition. Let's take another example. If we subtract the variable a and b, the result is 5. So this is an example of subtract operator. It subtracts right operand from the left. Take an example of other arithmetic operator, which is multiplication. So if we multiply two variable a and b and execute this command, the result is 15. Let's take another example of divide operator. So if we divide two variables a and b and execute this command, the result is 2.0. Same way there are other operators as well in arithmetic operators like modulus operator, exponent operator, and so on. Let's take an example of modulus operator, which returns the remainder of two numbers. So if we apply the modulo operator between the variable a and b, the remainder is 0 because a is completely divisible by variable b. Let's take an example of exponent operator. So if we put a exponent b and execute this command, the result is 100,000. So here exponent operator is working as a power operator. So once we write a exponent b, which means a to the power b, and the result is 100,000. Let's jump to our next operator, which is an assignment operator. Assignment operators is used to assign value to a variable. For example, if you define x equals to 3, execute this command where we are assigning a value 3 to the variable x. Take another example of assignment operator, which is plus equals. So if we put this like x plus equals 3 and execute this command, it assigns a value x equals to x plus 3, and if I print the variable x, the result is 6. So initially the value of x was 3. Once we write this operator x plus equals to 3, it executes as x equals to x plus 3. So the value of x is now 6, and when we printed the variable value x, it printed 6. There are other assignment operator as well using x minus equals to 3. So now the current value of x is 6. If we put this operator minus equals, it subtracts the value 3 from x and then assigns the value to x. So if we execute this command and now print the value of x, the result will be 3. We can apply another assignment operator. This command signifies x equals to x into 2. So current value of x is 3. If we will multiply 3 into 2, the result will be 6. So if we execute the command and print the variable x, the result is 6. Let's take another example of assignment operator with modulus equals to. So if we put x modulus equals to 4 and execute this command and print the value of x, the result will be 2. If we divide 6 by 4, the remainder is 2. So this is the example of modulus operator. Now let's jump to our next operator, which is a comparison operator. So what is a comparison operator? Comparison operator is used to compare the value of two variables. It returns true or false based on the comparison. Just for example, if I'll define two variable, again x equals to 4 and y equals to 3, and if we execute the command x is less than y, the result is false. So comparison operator always returns a boolean value which is either true or false depending on the type of operations we are performing on two variables. Let's take another example of greater than. So if we apply operator x greater than y on these two variables, the result is true because x is greater than y. Now let's take another example of comparison operator, which is equals. So if we put the variable x equals y and execute the command, the result is false because x and y both have different values. Let's execute the another operator, which is less or equals to. So if we execute this command x less or equals to y and execute this command, the result is again false because x is not less or equals to y. If we execute the same command in the reverse way, x is greater or equals to y, the result is true because x is now greater than y. So these are some of the examples of comparison operator. Now let's jump to our next operator, which is logical operator. So what is logical operator? Logical operator is used to perform logical operations between two operands. It also returns true or false based on the operation. Some of the examples of logical operators are and, or, not. Let's try to implement the logic of logical operator as well. If we put the logical operator between the variable x and y and execute this command, the result is 3. Let's take another example of operators, which is or. So if we perform x or y, the result is 4. These are some of the examples of logical operator. Now let's move to our next operator, which is bitwise operator. This operator works on operands bit by bit. Hence this is called bitwise operator. It converts given string into bit value and compare it. Let's take an example of this value x and y again. So if you do x and y and execute this command, the result is 0. So it converted this value x and y into bits and then it applied the AND operation on each bit. So if the bits are matching, the result is true. If the bits are not matching, the result is false. So if we perform this in the bit operation wise, we can represent 4 as 100 and we can represent 3 as 011. Let's take another example of bit operator, which is OR operator. So if we perform x or y, the result is 7. It can be also calculated in the same way. If we convert 4 in the bit operator, so 4 can be represented as 100, and if we represent 3, it can be represented as 011. Now if we perform the OR operation says if whether the bits are matching or not matching. If any of the bit is true, the result is true, and if both the bits are false, the result is false. So if we apply the bit operation between x or y, the result is 7. So there are other bit operators as well, which is XOR operator. So if we perform x XOR y and execute this command, the result is again same. So XOR operator also works in the same way. If any of the bits are true, the result is true, and it converted 4 to 100 and 3 to 011. If we perform the XOR operation between those two variables, the result is 7. Let's move to our next operator, which is identity operator. So what is an identity operator? It is a special type of operator used to check if two variables or strings are located in the same part of memory. Examples of identity operators are is and is not. Let's take an example of identity operator. So identity operator says if both the bits are similar, then it returns true. If they are not similar, it returns false. So here we have two variables x and y with a value of 4 and 3. If we put the identity operator on this, we say x is y, the result is false because x is not y. Let's take an example of a and b. So if we say a equals to 2, b equals to 2 and execute this command a is b, the result is true. So this is an example of identity operator. So if we'll say x is not y, the result will be true because x is 4, y is 3 and identity operator says x is not identical with y, the result is true. So this is an example of identity operator. Let's move to our next operator, which is membership operator. So what is a membership operator? It is used to check whether a value or variable is present in a sequence or not. This operator is mainly used to check any value in list, dictionary, tuple, set, etc. Example of these operators are in and not in. So we have defined here a variable c which is of type list. Now if we want to check the value of variable a inside variable c, we can use a membership operator. To do that, we can write the command as a in c, and if you execute this command, the result is true because a is present in the list c. Now this time we create a tuple and says a value of 3, 5 and 6. If you find the value of a in D, the result will be false because a is not present in D. So this is an example of membership operator. So these are the various examples of operators. We can go through more complex problems. If you have any questions related to this, please feel free to drop your questions in the comment section below. Now let's move to our next topic, which is operator precedence. Let's try to understand that with an example. If I say I want to perform this operation, which is 20 plus 4 into 10. So if I execute this command, the result is 60. So when Python is trying to execute this command, it performs two operations. One is the addition of numbers, other is the multiplication of number. So how does Python understand which operation Python compiler should perform first, whether it be addition or whether it be multiplication? So Python supports standard algebraic precedence like any other programming language. So as per the precedence chart, multiplication has the higher precedence compared to addition operator, and that's why it multiply 10 and 4 and add 20 to the result. Hence the final value which we get is 60. So these are the various precedence chart which we can follow, and we can identify the precedence, how Python interpreter works on this precedence and perform various operations on different variables or string values. And now let's try to solve some of the problems on operators. So now if I want to perform the float division of 9 on 12, what should be the possible output? So let's execute this command and the result is 0. This is an example of float division, and here float division operator returns an integer value as the division of this two number is less than 0. So it always returns the nearest possible value of the floating point number. Now let's try to understand another example. And if I perform the modulus of 20 on 10, the result will be 0. The reason is if we divide this number 20 by 10, the remainder will be 0. So the result is 0. Now let's try to perform another operation which we have worked previously in this tutorial. So if I perform 10 exponent 2, what could be the possible result? Again, you can pause your screen and think of the result. Okay, so the result is 100. So here exponent operator works as a power operator. So if we apply 10 to the power 2, the result will be 100. So these are some of the examples of operators. If you have any questions on operators, please feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below. I hope you liked this video. If you liked my hard work, please do like, share and don't forget to subscribe my channel.